On May 17, 2012, the Amgen Tour of California comes back to Bakersfield, California's 9th largest city. Located within 4 hours' drive of 90% of California's population, Bakersfield's central location means big crowds for the Stage 5 individual time trial. In 2010, Bakersfield hosted the Stage 5 finish as riders climbed the grueling panorama bluffs not once, but 3 times as they raced to the finish line. This year, the individual time trial starts at the same spot, ensuring a challenging and memorable course that celebrates the unique geography carved by the scenic and wild Kern River. This course features 18.4 miles of rolling terrain, including more than 850 feet of ascent. Riders begin at Bakersfield College, one of the oldest community colleges in the nation, which celebrates its 100th birthday next year. Racers will be catapulted from the start onto a 7% downgrade on Alfred Harrell Highway, reaching speeds of nearly 60 miles an hour on this half-mile descent. Riders will hope to carry that speed through a 100-foot climb over the next mile, leading into yet another 5% descent into the Goodmanville Valley that can produce speeds of up to 50 miles an hour. With a bank to the right, riders get their first glimpse of the Kern River. They'll fight the road's undulations into the 370 acres of Hart Park, one of Kern County's oldest recreation areas. Riders continue through rolling terrain over the next 4 miles. Golden Foothills and the Kern River will provide the perfect backdrop as the riders continue past Kern County Soccer Park and California's premier native zoo and botanic garden, the California Living Museum. Riders turn left past Bakersfield Fire Station number 10 onto Lake Ming Road to set up for the fastest turnaround and halfway point in the time trial's history. The 7% grade will have athletes approaching the split time at speeds of 50 miles per hour. Once past the marina, the suffering begins. Riders climb 100 feet back to the fire station before turning right onto Alfred Harrell Highway. They'll climb past the California Living Museum on a false flat, then gain speed as they pass the Kern County Soccer Complex and enter the east side of Hart Park. The return through the park takes a different route, this time using Lake Road to allow great viewing and cruising speeds above 30 miles per hour. Riders exit Hart Park into a roller the size of an overpass that will dig into their legs and challenge their speed. Once on top, riders will enjoy about 1.5 miles of 30 mile per hour cruising as they pass again through Goodmanville. The climb is on. A 5% grade means 1 kilometer of leg-searing pain awaits. The reward is a 100-foot drop over the next 1.5 miles as racers try to build the speed into the final climb. Soon, the riders will be back on the circuit made famous in 2010 during the Stage 5 finish. In 2010, the riders were caught off guard by the severity and length of this finishing bump, with more than 200 feet of climb in just 3/4 of a mile. The last climb includes a section of 8% grade that will leave a lasting impression. Fresh riders will be forced out of the saddle, blown-out riders will be seated and suffering. Finally, at the top of China Grade, the left turn onto Panorama Drive still leaves 0.4 of a mile to the finish, along with another 40 feet of elevation gain. No rider will forget the finishing straight. A crowd of more than 10,000 lined the street for the Stage 5 finish in 2010, and double that is anticipated in 2012. The spectacular individual time trial, May 17, 2012. Unique, challenging, memorable, one for the record books, and only one city has it, Bakersfield, where there's always more to explore.